Graphic graphic novels have gained exponentially in popularity in recent years and are also taken more seriously as literary works. Novels such as Watchmen, The Dark Knight Returns have received critical acclaim as classic work of the genre. The next logical step is the introduction of these works into the classroom, but they are the appropriate teaching tools for literature. One writer and pundit, Shannon Wilkins, disagrees. I believe she is incorrect. My contention is that graphic novels are valuable teaching tools in the classroom, which foster critical thinking and substantive discussion in an academic setting. Shannon Watkins is not in favor of graphic novels in the classroom. She does have some experience, and the academic credentials show that she does have at least a somewhat educated opinion on the classroom. She is an associate editor at the James G. Martin Center for Academic Renewal, a nonprofit educational advocacy group. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Spanish and Linguistics from the University of California and has studied at the University of Carlos in Madrid, Spain. In addition to her educational background, Ms. Watkins has been published in periodicals such as Town Hall, the Washington Examiner, the Daily Caller, and Carolina Journal. So the author has both an educational and journalistic background. Shannon Watkins' work is entitled "Graphic Novels Are Trending in English Departments, and That's a Problem." Her thesis is that the use of these novels will push out valuable traditional works. Her article is focused on the literary merit of the graphic novels themselves, but she also extrapolates its to this suitability for the classroom. First, she argues that a strictly written work is more intellectually demanding than a graphic novel with text and pictures. She states that plain text is more appropriate in college courses and encourages the students to expand their minds in a more academic setting. She argues that traditional texts are more valuable as literary works because they are more demanding to the reader than a graphic novel which contains both pictures and text. Watkins' first argument that a strictly written work is more intellectually demanding. There are very few books in general that do not have pictures. In fact, both pictures and text have been proven not to be intellectually stimulating, but also more demanding. There are several academic sources which refute Miss Watkins. Two have been published in the academic journals at Virginia Tech and Iowa State. Sean P. Carter's work is particularly compelling in this regard. The Best of Both Worlds, Rethinking the Literary Merit of Graphic Novels, arrives at this conclusion through a detailed series of case studies involving both educators and students. The first one involved the author's young adult literature course for the secondary and elementary educators. He assigned 3 critical response papers and required one to be on a graphic novel. He then detailed the students' reactions before and after reading one of these works. He detailed at first the students were resistant to incorporating graphic novels and even critical of the entire genre. Afterwards, however, the students generally spoke in positive terms about using graphic novels in the classroom, and even suggested they might use these works in their future classrooms. Connor's second study involved high school students. In the study, the author established a voluntary book discussion group exclusively devoted to graphic novels. Initially, the students had much the same reaction as their potential instructors. They did not see an educational value in reading graphic novels, but as the semester progressed, students saw not only the value of the graphic novel, but an improvement in reading skills and comprehension. It is through this group the author sees graphic novels as tools for both critical thinking and dynamic discussion. Two essential components of learning is these case studies show that educators and students, when presented graphic novel works, find them both demanding and useful for students, directly refuting Watkins' contention that graphic novels are not intellectually demanding or foster they're learning in the classroom, which Watkins expresses an opinion. In actual experience reflects the exact opposite. When graphic novels are put in an academic setting, rather than just blindly criticizing them, they prove to be valuable tools for both discussion and reading comprehension. Watkins also argues that goes against the literary merit of graphic novels, but this is extremely short-sighted. There are many valuable works that are simply published in the graphic novel medium. Shannon Lang, and in her article entitled "Graphic Novels Can Be Serious Literature," makes the case for a new critical interpretation of the works themselves. Lange makes a literary argument on the importance of graphic novels. She argues that many graphic novels, such as Maus, a historical work taking place during the Holocaust, or the dystopian V for Vendetta, contain complex themes of dynamic characters, would be found in any classic literary work. Literature is specifically designed in academia, so a work is valued in the classroom, and that inspires critical thinking would also have a significant literary merit. Watkins' two main arguments that are strictly a written work are more intelligently demanding than that graphic novels have no literary merit. Both arguments are disproven by both case study and analysis of the works. Through a case study, teachers who are exposed to graphic novels in an academic setting found them both useful and appropriate. A full analysis of the graphic novel will draw on several examples of works which are both intellectually demanding and have literary merit. Watkins' argument, in contrast, seems to be merely an opinion. Reflecting both a more traditional perspective, a more well-rounded view, however, shows that graphic novels can be both demanding and valuable as literary works.